This is the final home game of the season. Diamondbacks, Giants. Hi again, everybody. I'm Dwayne Kuiper. Alongside me is Mike Krukow. Well, the Giants, they could go for the sweep today. And I really can't think of a better guy who's more motivated than Tim Lincecum.
Well, Tim Lincecum is motivated, and there's one reason why he is motivated, and that's the guy he's pitching against, Dan Herron. If you're talking about potential Cy Young Award winners at the beginning of the season, you would say that Dan Herron and Tim Lincecum would be on that list. They both have outstanding seasons going, and they both want to win this game just because it's bragging rights over the other guy. And I can't wait to see who wins.
A pair of right-handers here on a gorgeous afternoon. All right, when we come back, Amy G is going to take a look at a fine season. Just an all-star season for Tim Lincecum. She'll do that right after this.
Baseball season at AT&T Park. Welcome back to Giants Baseball. I'm Amy Gutierrez. It might be even harder to believe that it's October 1st, but who better to wrap up the final home game of the season than Tim Lincecum, who shortly will take the mound, and he's provided some great moments for us this season. Let's start with the Cy Young Award as we take you back, bring you up to speed with our AT&T Rapid Rewind. There he is getting the award, and of course Mike McCormick is going to visit with him, the only other Cy Young Award winner in Giants history. Here's Tim, June 12th, a complete game shutout against the A's. He basically owned Oakland, shut them out 9 days later as well. one of the best moments in Tim's career for him, starting the 2009 All-Star Game. He follows that up on July 27th, delivering 15 punch-outs to the Pirates, a career high. AT&T, the nation's fastest 3G network. AT&T, your world delivered. Never get tired of watching Tim Lincecum on the mound, and you get to do it one last time today as he faces off against the Diamondbacks' Dan Herron. A lot of baseball coming up, but first we're going to check in with our Sportsnet Central studios for an update.
Well, moments ago here at the ballpark, we had a moment of silence for Donald Fisher.
Don will be dearly missed by the entire San Francisco community, and our thoughts are with his wife Doris, his children Bill, John, and Bob, and his entire family during this difficult time. And now a moment of silence, if you will. Thank you, everyone.
Donald Fisher, one of the local investors that back in 1992 helped prevent the team from moving to Florida. And for that, Donald Fisher will never be forgotten. Rich Aurelia is in the lineup today. He is playing at first base, and for Rich Aurelia, this will be his final appearance in a Giants uniform in this ballpark. And you know that there's a whole host of thoughts going through his head as he is going to take the field.
Well, first came to San Francisco in a Giants uniform in 1995. And really saw some wonderful years here as a Giant. Made a lot of friends here in this city, and he will be remembered as a great player.
All right, let's take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. It will go like this: Young, Drew, Upton against Lincecum. Pretty good numbers. Followed by Montero and then Reynolds. Parra gets a start. Tracy, Ojeda, and Herron.
Defensively, the Giants are going to set it up with Bowker, Torres, and Wynn. That's your outfielder. Rollinger and Sandoval being on the left side of the infield with Velez and Aurelia on the right side. Benjamin Molina will be in the squad doing the catching today, and the gentleman he'll be putting the fingers down for will be the 25-year-old right-hander Tim Lincecum, 6'5", 170 pounders. And look at his year. He ranks first in strikeouts, complete games. ERA, he's second. Opposing hitters, the opponent's batting average 209, 218 in the third innings, and 14 wins in 31 starts this year, 14-7. Just has wonderful numbers and a strong argument for his second Cy Young award. And today he'll take his 4-pitch repertoire, the fastball, curveball, slider, and changeup, into this game against the Diamondbacks. He's 4-1 lifetime. In 60 innings, he has a 1.79 lifetime ERA against the D-backs. And in those 60 innings, he struck out 75. He's walked 9.
All right, our game time weather is brought to you by the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. The admission-free boardwalk is open this weekend. 71 degrees, lots of sunshine. The winds are calm, humidity at 41%. Let's play ball.
Let's play ball. I mean, this is probably the most beautiful day of the year. It's absolutely perfect out here.
Yeah, it's a getaway game. Not just getaway to another town. Getaway for the final home game of the season. So we are underway as we get underway at 12:46. And the first pitch is lifted to Bowker and left, actually the second pitch. And that's how this game gets started. So Young flies out to left, and here's Stephen Drew. For Lincecum, 1-0 against this team this year, but 4-1 lifetime. Drew hitting .258. He's 3 for 23 against Lincecum with 10 strikeouts. Look out, right back up the middle, and it's Rollinger spinning, throwing, got him. Who is that guy?
Well, I was going to ask you, for Rollinger at shortstop, how many plays is it going to take for him to find the comfort zone?
He didn't have to make any.
This is a great play off the end of the bat, but still going far to his left, a 360 and a bullet to throw out the speedy Drew. That is a big league play.
Here's Upton. Upton hitting at 304. And he takes a fastball for a strike. Upton, tons of power. We saw it on Tuesday night when he hit one the opposite way into the deepest part of right center field.
There's not many guys that go into a series, have a 1-for-8 with 5 strikeouts, and have everybody talk about him. And that's basically what happened with his home run he hit off of Jeremy Affeldt in game 1 of the series.
Bounces this one foul.
And this was the swing of the bat. High fastball away. A lot of power supplied by the arm of Affeldt. And look where he hit it. And for a right-hander to go up there, well, it's happened 2 times in 10 years. The only other guy to ever do it, Sammy Sosa. There's only been 30 home runs hit by right-handers to right field in 10 years collectively. But to that section, just 2.
Two balls, 2 strikes. Hit on the ground to Rollinger. Wide throw, not a problem. Rich Aurelia coming off the bag, and that'll end the inning. Giants are coming up. It'll be Velez, Torres, Sandoval, and then big money. Benji Molina, big numbers this year from big money against the Diamondbacks. Randy Wynn, followed by Bowker, Aurelia. Rollinger will hit 8th and Lincecum 9th.
Defensively, the Diamondbacks are going to set it up with Parra, Young, and Upton. That's your outfield. Drew Reynolds left side, Ojeda, Tracy right side, Miguel Montero, who swung the bat well in this series. He is doing the catching, and this is the gentleman he'll be putting the fingers down for. 33rd start of the year for Dan Herron. And look at these numbers: 223 innings pitched, just 37 walks, 216 strikeouts, and you combine hits and walks in this less than inning pitch, you've had a great year. He's a big guy, 6'5", 215-pounder out of Monterey Park, 29 years old.
Well, Velez doesn't waste any time as he chases Montero over by the Giants dugout. No balls in 1 strike.
And Dan Herron, is everything he throws at you is quality. He'll go low 90s fastball, and he can even hump it up to mid 90s on occasion. A cutter. He's got an excellent curveball, and he'll throw a split finger fastball. That's one of the best in the league. Explains his high strikeout total.
Up the middle and a base hit for Velez. So a leadoff single for the speedy second baseman. And here's Andres Torres, who has never faced Herron before. So Velez with 9 steals. He's aboard at first. He goes. Pitches high. Throw down to second is in time. Digging it out was Stephen Drew.
Well, Doug Eddings is the second base umpire. And watch the glove go. I think they got him. Usually when you see a one-hop throw, there'll be a little window of opportunity. But a nice play from Drew. He was safe. That's a bad call.
And a pop-up on a bunt to Tracy, 2 out.
This is the angle that really lets you see his hand get in there first. So the Diamondbacks catch a break. That's close. You can't fault an umpire now. But it definitely stomach punches a good inning.
Here's Sandoval. Sandoval is 3 for 10 in his career against Herron. Swing and a miss. 1 ball and 1 strike. Big money to follow. And that pitch is in tight. 2 balls and 1 strike. Little dribbler foul as Sandoval loses his helmet. Herron 6-5 lifetime against the Giants.
Hey, you hit yourself in the head. Panda can do amazing things. He's never boring, is he?
Always entertaining. 2-2 pitch. He got him to end the inning. We will head to the second here at AT&T Park. 0-0. January 31st. 6 days of baseball at Scottsdale Stadium. Pros attending this year will be J.T. Snow, Hobie Landreth, Gary Matthews, Rich Murray, Jeffrey Leonard, Mike McCormick, and others. For more information, call 800-411-1919 or visit sfgiants.com/fantasycamp. Here's Montero, who takes low. Hunter Wendelstedt calling balls and strikes.
It can be a bit of an adventure back there. You hope you get consistency. I mean, he likes a lot of low strikes. But what you get in the first couple three isn't always what you're going to get in the last three.
Popped up. Ryan Rollinger, the busiest guy in the field, who hadn't played in 2 months, puts it away.
Hey, the baseball gods are picking on him. He wouldn't want it any other way.
Here's Mark Reynolds.
Thank you, Giants, for a great season. It has been a great season. Completely turned itself around. An organization that won just 72 games last year.
Reynolds takes a strike. Reynolds, 44 home runs, 101 driven in. There's Bochy. Watching this one, and the 0-1 pitch is low and away. Works out pretty well for Bruce Bochy. The team will finish in San Diego, where he lives. The 1-1 pitch. Reynolds pops it up. Busiest guy in the field. Not a problem.
5 outs, 4 have gone to Ryan Rollinger.
And here's Hara. Hara has never faced Lincecum before. And a strike at the knees, and it's no balls and 1 strike. One hit in this game, and that was a base hit by Eugenio Velez, only to be thrown out trying to steal second. It's 0-2 now to Parra. Parra started to go, but put on the brakes with the bat. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. That'll do it. Lincecum with his first strikeout, and it's Parra. Big Money will lead things off. 0-0.
Are really popular. Last night's Ask Kruk and Kuip was a huge success. More than 2,000 emails came in during the game. That's 13 a minute. You guys served as great guinea pigs. They're going to do this now for the Sharks and the Warriors and Ask a Broadcasters night. So, in the words of Mike Krukow, out of Babe.
And the 0-1 to Molina, and he fouls it out of play. What we didn't do is we didn't take any of the questions that they asked about Amy.
And there were tons. And the first question, they wanted to know if Amy was single. And she is not. She's been claimed.
The 0-2 pitch to Molina. And Molina pops it up. It'll be Ojeda putting it away, 1 out. All right. Hey, we enjoyed it so much last night. It's time to ask Krug and Kite, brought to you by Subway. Eat fresh. Visit csnbayarea.com and you can ask Randy and Drew anything you want. Teresa from Daly City, since many of the players are Spanish speaking, does Bochy or any of the coaching staff speak Spanish? Well, Roberto Kelly, that is his language. He is the first base coach. And all these coaches have been around the game for so long. Is Randy Wynn is going to single the left field. They've been so long that they know how to communicate. They'll know a little bit of the language to get their point across.
I think it's pretty much a prerequisite now. If you're a coach in professional baseball, you have to have a base knowledge of Spanish. And really, I think in the future, you're going to start to see more Asian players come aboard Major League Baseball, professional baseball here.
Bowker takes one as it squirts through the legs of Montero, and Randy Wynn up 90 feet.
It'd be a good idea if you're a coach or an aspiring coach to learn some Japanese.
Pass ball is charged to Montero. Bowker takes a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike.
I was taking it with the pass ball. That's a wild pitch.
I'm erasing it. That's a wild pitch. Bowker takes low.
That'll definitely get changed.
Well, it's changed now on your scorecard and mine, and that's the only thing that counts.
Well, Michael Duca is the official scorer today, and he will definitely get the play right.
Outside to Bowker.
I think that's one of the best part about the gentlemen that share the responsibilities of being the official scorers here in San Francisco, is that they will get the play right and they will confront players.
Bouncing ball, Drew without number 2 as it goes 6-3, and Wynn moves to third. And here's Rich Aurelia.
Number 35, Rich Aurelia.
So Aurelia receiving a standing ovation.
And Danny Herron is not taking him out. He's going to let him have his applause. And I just got the chills.
Swing and a miss. No balls and 1 strike.
And he throws him a nasty cutter.
Yeah, it'd probably be better for Richie after being a little choked up to have maybe Mark Gardner out there throwing right now, one of the coaches. 0-2.
Comes right back to back with that nasty cutter. That really has been that's a pitch he didn't even have when he got to the big leagues. He, like Tim Lincecum, kind of a 2-pitch guy when he first came up with the Cardinals. It's a pitch that he's learned, and it's really become a good one for him. The old saying in baseball, it's easy to get here. And we know it's not, but it's easier to get here than it is to stay here. And when you get up here, it's almost like your education starts.
And Aurelia pops this one up. And it'll be Reynolds who makes the catch. Glad to see Aurelia slam the bat down. Nothing's changed. I love that guy. So we head to the third inning, and Chad Tracy stands in, and Tracy looks at a strike. All right, you want to talk about ownage? This is ownage. 1 for 16, 7 strikeouts. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, at some point it starts to get in your head, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Out of play, 1 and 2. Now it gets in your head.
2 strike count.
2 strikes on you. Tracy fouls it out of play. One ball and 2 strikes.
Change up.
Benji Molina knocks it down.
I mean, you know you have ownage on a guy. You know his dry spots in his swing. You're able to pitch to him. And even when a guy hits the ball hard, when you own him, it's going to find a glove.
Ball gets away. Molina pounces on it. 1 for 17. 8 strikeouts.
All right, time now for True Giants stories. Did you know that October 1st, 1993, that's when Johnny Burkett beat the Dodgers to win his 22nd game of the season. His 22nd win would tie Braves' Tom Glavine for most in the National League for 1993. That's a True Giants story presented by Farmers Insurance. Visit farmers.com to hear real true stories from Farmers customers and find a Bay Area agent near you. Farmers Insurance. Ready feels good.
Here's Augie Ojeda. One-0 pitch is down low. Augie Ojeda hitting .248.
You never think of this guy as a .248 hitter, though. You just think of him as being feisty. Battle your socks off. And that's a gift right there. Up to Windelstead, just gave Tim Lincecum a 2-0 strike. Thank you, very nice. Now, if you're hitting and you get this call to strike, what do you have to do? You got to start swinging. That was right down the middle.
Absolutely. And another one right down the middle, 2-2.
Lincecum's no fool. He's got a gift down there. He's going to go back in there. Now, Augie Ojeda is talking to himself. Now, this is strike 2. So he's got to be thinking about it. And the only way you can get out there, you got to dive to the outside corner. Well, that opens up the inside corner. So you got both sides of the plate. You can go after this guy. And he's got to swing. He can't take a strike.
Fastball in. Torres moving over towards left center field. See, that's a moral victory.
But he took himself out of a good swing because he had to cover so much of the outside corner. He was so vulnerable to the inside corner. And that was a really nice call there from Benjamin Lima to go that inside corner with the fastball.
So here's Dan Herron.
Dan Herron is one of the better hitting pitchers in this league. He's had a great year with the bat.
18 hits.
254, 1 big fly, 10 ribeyes.
And a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. And another strike to make it 1-2. Weren't we just here for opening day?
This has been one of the fastest years that I've ever experienced.
I think the 12-day road trip helped it go really fast. I don't know why. And then we had another one that was like a 10. Foul back.
It just seemed to flow by. It's the old saying, time flies when you're having fun, and this has been a fun season. I mean, we've been saying it's a great season. I guess you could say it's a very good season. A great season is when you go to the playoffs and beyond, but Giants got a lot of things accomplished this year. And they got some respect back for this organization.
See you later. Herron didn't think so. He said, I want that pitch too.
Lineups when they are posted by Bruce Bochy. You get up-to-date transactions and other inside information directly from the Giants via Twitter, and you get it fast. Are you a Twitter guy?
Yeah. We got a little bird feeder out in the backyard. It's great.
It's the only Twitter I know.
It's always interesting at the end of an inning to see a pitcher question an umpire when he's a hitter. And you do not see it very often.
Well, you never do it.
But we saw it from Dan Herron, and he may have been talking about where Hunter Wendelstedt had dinner last night, for all we know. But the fact that the ball almost went into the dirt and it was called a strike, maybe not.
Well, I think the point you made is what he said. He turned around and said, hey, I want that one too. That's a good one. Yeah.
Here's Ryan Rollinger. I mean, wouldn't you throw the first one right there?
And that's right where it was. I mean, we talked about Hunter Wendelstedt's low strike zone, and this was strike 3. And that is a pitcher strike. And you can see the reaction.
Swing the bat today, kids. No balls and 2 strikes.
You know, Herron said, I want it too. Well, he's getting it.
Giants do have a hit, right?
Yeah.
Okay. On the ground, just foul. Dick Leland's going to pick it up like he usually does after it stops rolling. No balls and 2 strikes.
That's how Bob Uecker used to catch a knuckleball pitcher.
He got him. So Rollinger out. Here's Lincecum.
And Herron's figured it out. If you're Miguel Montero or Benji Molina, you should put your target on the ground today.
Here's Lincecum. By the way, our first baseball dude is Mark Madden. No balls and 1 strike.
Yep, they loved him. She does. Bowker, prom, marriage.
Well, I don't know. There's a little bit of a stepping stone there, isn't there?
If she'd have said prom, marriage, or I'll throw you a batting practice, he'd have called her.
Lincecum spins around in the box as he goes down swinging.
Well, this is the kind of swing that put a smile on your face.
Looked like Ichiro.
It did look like Ichiro.
Here's Velez. Velez has got a hit. He opened up the Giants' half of the first inning with a single. Did he swing at that?
He did. He swung at it and he got hit in the foot. Breaking ball, back foot, swing at it. That's a rough strike.
Well, at least Sherrills is feeling better.
Hits him in the back foot, and then it gets Montero. Montero's taking a beating right now. And you see Herron, he's figured out the zone. If you miss down.
And he figured it out when he was hitting. Breaking ball, 1 and 2.
Nice little backdoor. Herron is a strike thrower. We mentioned the strikeout walk ratio is one of the best in all of baseball. 216 strikeouts coming into today's baseball game with 37 walks. And that's remarkable control.
Velez just got a piece of it.
There you see his walks to innings pitched. Just great command, and this year his best year in that category. The most innings he's ever thrown and the least amount of walks he's ever had in the season. Now, he will give up some home runs, but he's given up 26 home runs, which is about what he should give up, giving his number of innings pitched. And most of them, I'll bet, are solo shots because he challenges that strike zone.
Velez spoils another good pitch.
The way these two pitchers are throwing today, you're not going to see a lot of offense. They are on top of their game. Pitch count's going to be a big, big factor in determining the outcome of this game.
And see you later. 4 strikeouts for Herron. We will head to the 4th. It's 0-0.
To AT&T Park throughout the season. 2009 marks the 10th season in a row that at least 2.8 million folks have spent their afternoons and evenings cheering on their San Francisco Giants, and the Giants organization is very appreciative. Fellas?
It's a magical place.
And Carlos Santana said it. And that's a guy who knows magical places.
Chris Young takes a strike. Lincecum 9 up, 9 down with 3 strikeouts. If it hasn't dawned on Lincecum, I'm sure it has by now that Herron's on today.
Well, they're feeding off each other. This is exactly what we expected. You get 2 really good arms going at each other, and it's all about them against the other guy. They got a competition thing going here. Their eyes will definitely meet during the course of this ball game. It's game on.
Big chopper foul. Tough play for Dick Leland on the carom, but the old lefty hangs in there. You got to be careful today. Make sure you're wearing your cup on a play like this.
I got this one. Dickey heads up. Jeez. Got both legs.
Payoff pitch. Look out. And he hits Young with a breaking ball, and he hit him right in the helmet. So Young a little bit staggered, as you would expect. And that'll be the first base runner for the Diamondbacks.
You know, it's loud when you get hit in the head. It's just, the noise rings your ears. And it's louder when you have a double ear flap on than it is with a single ear flap. But still, it's loud. Listen to it. And that's why you wear them. And the process of changing the helmets, it's going to start, I think, next year in the minor league, the new style helmet. And you would probably see, we saw some prototypes this year. They're a little big, they're a little bulky, and they say they're going to redo them and streamline them a bit, but they're always trying to improve equipment. We saw it happen in football, how they've improved masks and helmets, and they're basically doing the same thing in baseball.
Young back down to first. Here's Drew. Drew hit a ball back up the middle that Rollinger made a very nice play on. First base runner for the Diamondbacks. It's a leadoff hit by pitch. The bunt is foul, and it's 0-1.
First time out of the stretch for Lincecum. One thing he has done this year, he has improved his consistency out of the stretch. I mean, he knew last year that he had big time troubles holding runners on. It was almost like you were giving a base stealer a free bag because he was consistently right around 1.5 seconds of his release time, which is very slow. And he's worked on that. His delivery now much quicker. There were times this year out of the stretch where if there was a runner at second base, he wouldn't even look at the runner. Word got around the league and they started taking advantage of it, stealing third. Change that.
And he bunts the breaking ball. Lincecum's gonna thought about it, but now he goes to first.
Well, you have to anticipate the lead bag. That's what you're taught. Saw him. He looked over at Chris Young and said, "My bad. I'm a curveball that hit him in the head." Now, Chris Young knows he's not trying to hit him with a curveball.
In scoring position, Chris Young, Justin Upton. Upton is 0 for 1. He bounced out to short.
I think he forgot the signs. All right, what are we doing again with a runner at second? First after a 2. All right, we're good. All right, time now for our Aflac trivia question. The question today: can you name the last Giants pitcher to lead the National League in strikeouts in consecutive seasons?
Upton with Young at second. On a breaking ball, 1 ball and no strikes. Inside 2-0. Cardinals behind Chris Carpenter smoked the Reds this afternoon, 13-0. Upton pops it up. It'll be Rich Aurelia. 2 outs. Carpenter not only pitched well, he hit a grand slam, his first career home run.
Yeah, I think he had like 6 RBIs. Have a day. Throw a shutout, hit a home run, you can't lose.
Here's Montero. Big breaking ball is high. Montero popped out to Rollinger in the second. This is a guy Lincecum can avoid if he wants to. He's got Reynolds on deck. Reynolds a right-handed hitter. Montero's been hot. Although Lincecum and avoid, I don't think he does that very well. 3-0.
Well, don't make a mistake into this guy. Good inside hitter. And they will turn him loose 3-0. A.J. Hinch, the skipper of the D-backs, knows a hot hitter when he sees it. And a 3-0 often gives him a good pitch to hit. He'll let him have at it.
And the walk. Here's Reynolds. Reynolds popped out in the second.
.44 homers, 101 RBIs. First time in his career he's had over 100 RBIs. It will not be the last.
A half swing and a miss by Reynolds, and it's 0-1. This time Reynolds does not offer. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, he'd probably go back down there again if he can get to a 2-strike. The question is, where do you go to get that second strike? She's going to miss her Giants.
Out of play, 1 and 2.
And that was the one where you kind of think you get lucky if you throw a high fastball up out of the way over to a power hitter and he fouls it back. But now, having thrown that one and picked back to it, this thing changes sight lines. This one's up. You missed that one. Now you can go right back down the dirt and he'll follow.
Two and 2.
Change up. Lots of holes, but lots of danger when you face Reynolds. Ooh. And he totally got away with a hanging breaking ball there. Oh,
Ooh.
man. That's in the whack me zone right there.
Ooh.
And Reynolds knows he had a gift. You have to say to yourself, if I'm going to miss, I'm going to miss down below the strike zone.
Got him. 4 strikeouts for Lincecum. 0-0.
seasons. Our service hit. Well, we have to go back a few years. Christy Mathewson did it over 100 years ago.
Who didn't know that? I didn't.
Well, that's two of us.
Here's Andres Torres. Breaking ball for a strike. Torres tried to bunt his way on in the first inning and popped out. Pretty good fastball to hit right there. It's 0-2. Line drive, left field, base hit. Well, it's a leadoff single.
Let's take a look at our Panda Cam, brought to you by Panda Express. Watch, he swung so hard, whoop, knocks his helmet off. That's our Panda Cam, brought to you by Panda Express. Try Sweet Fire Chicken Breast only at Panda Express. Boop. See ya. You can do that anytime he wants.
Here's Sandoval. Sandoval takes low. Sandoval struck out in the first inning. Big bouncing ball into right field, a base hit. Torres is going to challenge, and he is going to make it, and the ball goes into the dugout. Yeah, the home plate umpire Hunter Wendelstedt saw the ball go in the dugout. Brian Knight did not. 1-0 Giants. Well, Torres took a gamble.
Sort of a hanger right out there over the plate, and you expect a hitter like Sandoval to take advantage of that. Indeed, he does. But here's where the play is a gamble. You got one of the better arms out there in right field, Upton, a 5-tool guy. And he throws hard. It was going to be close, but Reynolds could not come up with it. It gets by him. It goes into the camera well, right by the Giants' dugout. And that really is a ball that should have been caught. But in Reynolds' haste to try and make a play, he forgot one very important thing, and that was catching the ball. So the Giants get a huge, huge break.
Well, we'll wait to see. They're going to give the error to the right fielder. Yeah, it's going to change it now to E5. Here's Molina. Molina takes up and in.
Well, I think that's the proper call. I mean, Reynolds really knew he had to get there very quickly and just left a little early.
Molina trying to go to right field, fouls it down the right field line. Molina to right field, and that's a base hit. It is going to score. Sandoval, big money, headed for two. He made it.
Well, what do you say we make that our fourth quality drive of the game? You don't see many stutter doubles for Benji Molina, especially when you got an arm out in right field like Upton's. A high mistake again from Herron. A nice job of hitting the ball the other way. With Upton playing way towards the gap in center. Took him a while to get the ball. When the Karen came off the wall, that's what Molina read. And he did not hesitate once he saw the Karen go away from Upton. A big swing of the bat, a two-base hit, and that is our fourth quality drive of the game.
And here's Randy Wynn. Randy Wynn on one hop And Ojeda is going to go to first. He had a play on Benji Molina at third, but he didn't even look. That's a play really you got to think about before the ball's even hit to you.
That's exactly right. You know, watch Sandoval, when he saw the ball off the bat of Molina, he comes in to score. And then watch Molina as they pick him up en route to second base. Stuff is going on all over the place.
Here's Bowker, who takes a hanging breaking ball, 1 ball and no strikes. Same spot, 2-0. Bowker bounced out to short. He's 0 for 1. With Benji Molina at third in the infield halfway, you really have to hit a fly ball or get a base hit to the outfield to score the Giants catcher. Three and 1.
It's the pitch. You work yourself into a 3-1 count. You think you're going to get a strike. But against Herron, that's where he paints you.
Down the left field line. Over his Parra. He's not going to get it, and it's just foul.
Well, Herron standing on the outside corner. Nice job of going with that location from Bowker. And I tell you, it was inches away from being fair. Change the grip, change the movement, work the outside corner with movement going away. So now you have to come back and do it again on a 3-2. Strikeout situation for Herron, and that's what he's pitching for.
Yeah, you may very well not even see a fastball here if you're Bowker. Either Herron wanted it, and now Herron and Hunter Wendelstedt have a problem.
Well, here comes Mel Stottlemyre Jr. out of the dugout quickly. He senses that there's some frustration going on with Herron, and Herron really wanted this fastball. He thought that should be called a strike, and that has been called a strike early in the game. In fact, he got rung up on a location pitch similar to that one. So they know the strike zone is low today. That's Wendelstedt's reputation. But Herron really showing some open frustration.
I think Hunter Wendelstedt wants a piece of somebody.
He's walking right over towards Herron. This is when you let your pitching coach get tossed out of the ball game.
And without a doubt, if Herron doesn't appreciate it now, he will later.
Well, it was going to be somebody. You knew Wendelstedt, who's got a reputation of being a hothead. I mean, he was going out there looking for somebody. He was stalking somebody when he went out to the mound. And Herron knew it, but you really got to tip your cap to Stottlemyre because he took the bullet. If he doesn't go out and do what he did, Herron's gone. And now A.J. Hinch going to go out there and try and calm things down.
Well, A.J. Hinch wants to have this debate.
Well, so much for calming him down.
Who's next? Kirk Gibson?
He won't mess with Kirk Gibson. Nobody does.
That's Dana DeMuth trying to get in between.
Well, Dana trying to bring some calm back to the ball game and to go out there and listen to Hinch's final argument. Dana's the crew chief. So a lot going on right now. But the Giants are the ones who are benefiting from it with an opportunity to really break this inning open. Now, Herron's on the verge. If there's another call that goes against them, you may see him openly disagree, and he could get tossed.
Here's Aurelia, who popped out. He's 0 for 1. 1 ball and no strikes. On the ground, it could be a pair. There's one, and that's it. And Aurelia's going to get an RBI. Rich Aurelia with his 16th RBI of the season. Three-0 Giants. Here's Rollinger. And Rollinger spins on this one and hooks it foul. Herron allowed a single to Torres, a single to Sandoval. An error by Reynolds, allowing Torres to score on the Sandoval base hit. And then Benji Molina doubled down the right field line. 0-2. The other hard part for a pitcher is when they depart after getting the third out is not to say anything to that umpire. And this is bounced to first, and that will end the inning. Giants score 3 times. We'll head to the 5th, 3-0.
Well, Randy Wynn, 206 consecutive games, and that leads the pack over Jason Bay, David DeJesus, Travis Buck, and Darren Erstad. A remarkable consistency for Randy Wynn, and that is our Chevron unsurpassed performance.
Well, if this is indeed Randy Wynn's last year with the Giants and his last game here at AT&T Park, in my mind, and I know in yours too, he will go down as the best defensive right fielder the Giants ever had in this ballpark. And remember, Jose Cruz Jr. won a Gold Glove in right field, and 2003.
Yeah, and Ellis Burks picked it clean out there.
But Randy Wynn was the best.
He really has played right field here. And you know what? He defined how to play it here. And other teams watch him how he plays it here. And they try to do it like he does it. That's way too late. That is way too late. Now, Hunter Wendelstedt is not making any friends in this game. Well, once a guy gets this deep into his motion right here, you can't stop. Let it come through. The guy was late asking for it. In fact, he didn't even ask for it. He just stepped out.
Well, I know how Lincecum's going to deal with this.
And he's going to try and strike out the next 9 guys. That's what he usually does.
On the ground to second. 4-3 put out. One out here in the 5th. Nice comeback after falling behind. See the home strikeouts. Single season. Lincecum passes Schmidt when he struck out Mark Reynolds in the 4th inning. Chad Tracy struck out in the 3rd. Two balls and no strikes. This is Lincecum's last start. He gets a all expense paid trip to San Diego.
It's pretty good.
Up the middle, and Tracy with his 2nd hit ever against Lincecum on a ground ball through the box.
And the first hit of the day.
And the first hit of the day.
And not a hanger either. A pretty good curveball that he just went right back up the middle with. And you can watch the ISO on Lincecum. The one thing he doesn't really do, he's so violent in his motion. He really falls off towards the first base side. He doesn't have a lot of field coverage to the left side of the field. I mean, he'll catch what you hit on the right side of the field to him, but he can't really come back against his momentum after his follow through to make a play.
Chopper, Velez. Underhands it, Rollinger. Double play. And that ends the inning. It remains 3-0 Giants. The Redwoods against the Sentinels. Tickets are available for purchase at 800-225-2277 or tickets.com or any Giants dugout store.
Now, there's a fan. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. A fan of the Giants, a fan of my partner. Here's Lincecum, who fouls it back. 1 ball and 1 strike. Lincecum struck out in the 3rd inning. There's a strike. Velez to follow, and then Andres Torres. Off his fist, ugly finder. Ugly finder, and you know who picked it up?
Who?
Dunston.
Wait.
He picked it up.
Yeah, see, that figures.
Down low to Lincecum. 2-2. Lincecum pokes at this one. Barehanded catch. Breaking ball. Another foul ball. 4 foul balls already in this at bat.
Hey, if you're a pitcher and you get 7 pitches off of a guy like Herron, you've had a great at bat.
Got him.
Well, Sharks are going to take on the Ducks. That's right. Hockey returns this Saturday, October 3rd. You'll see Hockey Export pregame live. It's starting at 6:30. New season, new network. You'll see it all on Comcast Sportsnet California. Sharks hockey, a new home. First game October 3rd. Sharks, Ducks. Check it out. In about.
Randy Hahn, Drew Remenda. Here's Velez. Strike on a breaking ball. We played against that guy.
Yeah.
Foul back, good swing. 1 ball and 1, or make it no balls and 2 strikes. One and 2. Velez steps out, but now back in. Hey, the Twins stayed alive as they beat the Tigers this afternoon. A little dribbler, first base side, and it'll be a foul ball.
Well, that means that going into the weekend, Minnesota will trail Detroit by 2 games. And both the Tigers and the Twins will play at home. The White Sox going into Detroit and the Royals going into Minnesota. So what has to happen is Minnesota has to win out to win it, with Detroit losing all 3 games to win it. Or they have to win out and Detroit goes 1-2. So,
well, if you're the Twins, you have to hope that Zach Greinke's not going to pitch against you. Jim telling us Greinke's going to pitch Saturday. You didn't know that Jim Lynch was a Kansas City fan, did you?
I did not know that.
Chopper to first. Tracy in between hop. Gets by him, but not by Ojeda. And Ojeda throws on to Herron. Nice play.
Well, if you're Chad Tracy, you go over there to Augie Ojeda and you give him a big old hug. You say, thanks for picking me up. But watch the second baseman come around and back the play up. And he puts himself in position and he helps his pitcher get it out. Nice play.
Here's Andres Torres, who got things started for the Giants in the 4th inning with a base hit. I think the Giants would like to see Torres see his at bats from the left side. They are very pleased with what he does hitting right-handed. This is Sky down the right field line, and it is out of here. Off the very top of the foul pole. And it keeps Torres from going into the water. You got to count that as a water shot.
That is an amazing home run from this guy. We have seen him from both sides now. 2 bombs right-handed in Los Angeles that really had everybody talking about it. And this one here hits the very top of the pole. It's like the second rung, maybe the bar between the second and first rung. Yeah, I agree with you. That's got to be counted.
We need to be in charge of these rules around here. 0-1 to Sandoval. Sandoval drives it into right center field. He'll have at least a double. And the Panda's on the move. The Panda's on the move. The Panda is on the move. And he's going to make it.
He was on the move. Oh, partner. Well, let's take a look at the Panda on the move. Gapper, triples alley. And as soon as he hits this, he's thinking 3 bags. I mean, one of the great things about this ballpark, when you split the gap in right center, it's got 3 bags written all over it. And a stand-up triple for the Panda.
Oh, here's Molina.
You're a funny guy. You know, it's hard to lead the league in doubles when you keep hitting triples.
But you don't. You have to stop at second after a while. I mean, that was the Panda Express right there.
That's the real Panda Express right there. Oh, man. Is he fun to watch or what? Something every day. He does something every day that makes you smile.
Molina pops it up. It'll be Upton, Young, or Ojeda. And Young will put it away. All right. Andres Torres off the foul pole. Bye-bye, baby. 4-0 Giants.
players, they will continue playing in the fall and winter. I have a couple of winter ball assignments for you. John Bowker, Jesus Guzman, and Pablo Sandoval will all head to Venezuela, and Andres Torres goes to his homeland in Puerto Rico. Guys?
Well, it's a great experience. I always tell guys, they say, what about winter ball? Well, let's see. You're going to do nothing, or you're going to work, or you're going to shovel snow, or you're going to go play baseball in the sun.
And get paid.
In the Caribbean.
Yeah.
And get paid. I mean,
what's your choice? That was one of the funnest off seasons I ever had. Now, I didn't go to Venezuela. You went there 3 years. I went to Puerto Rico 1 year, and it was always Instruction League in Arizona, but Puerto Rico was a blast.
Herron takes a strike. Plus, if you take it serious, and you should, you're going to play some terrific baseball. And more than anything, you're going to meet guys that you'll have friends for the rest of your life.
Rest of your life. The team that I played with in Puerto Rico was better than the team that I played on in the big leagues.
Foul. Look out.
And it was just an awesome experience. I mean, I was transitioning from AAA to the big leagues.
Sandoval across the diamond.
And that time spent in Puerto Rico got me to the big leagues. Plus, it was one of the funnest things that my wife and I ever did. We just loved every minute of it.
I always encourage young players to go.
And I like the advice you give them when you tell them, when you get there, be ready to go.
Yeah.
If you think you're going to go there working on something, think again. You got to go there to produce.
You can work on something, but do it before the game. Apply it once you start the game. Fastball is high. 1 ball and no strikes.
I mean, I went down there with the same idea. I was going to go down there and work on a changeup. I think I threw 5 the whole time I was down there.
You can't afford to, because those teams are so good. And if you don't do well, they send you home and they get another guy.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of patience.
They don't.
You have like 2 bad outings, you're gone. And they're only like 60 game schedules.
Venezuela, they did something really smart, and it was a government rule. You had to have a piece of paper in order to get out of the country. It was called a solvencia, and what it was is the government said that you paid your taxes. Well, it took more than a day to get this, and your employer had to get it for you, which meant you couldn't go home if you woke up one morning and had 2 bad outings and you wanted to go home. If you were homesick, you could not. I mean, I played with guys that, as Lincecum strikes out young, they got there one day and they wanted to go home.
Well, welcome back. It is the Coors Light 6th inning. Now it's time for the Coors Light Freeze Cam, and we're going to look at the play from Ryan Rollinger, the second out of the game. A ball went right over the head of Tim Lincecum. He's thinking base hit, and Rollinger makes an excellent play, and they got the out, and that's our Coors Light Freeze Cam, brought to you by Frost Brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer.
Here's Stephen Drew. Drew takes the pitch down low. On the ground to second. Velez will make the play, and Lincecum with a 1-2-3-6. 4-0 Giants.
right now to head down to get your plans going to head down to Scottsdale for a Giants vacation. We will provide you with everything you need, including hotel accommodation, great seats to all the games, and you'll be our guest at the exclusive Giants post-game barbecue with the players. For more information, go to sfgiants.com/Giants vacations or call 800-670-0858. I can't think about spring training yet.
No, not yet.
December.
Randy Wynn is singled and he's bounced out. High and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Bowker to follow, and then Rich Aurelia on the ground sharply up the middle and past the diving Ojeda. And Randy Wynn with his second hit.
And just like that, Dan Herron right back in the stretch. Put his hands on his knees and he bent at the waist, and you could see the frustration after that ball went into center field.
So here's Bowker.
Nice swing of the bat. Watch Herron agonize.
I think Herron thought that maybe Ojeda probably should have been playing a little bit more straight away and then shading Wynn to pull. I think a lot of times, Mike, you would know better than me that pitcher throws the ball, hitter makes contact. They generally have an idea of whether it's going to be an out or not. And I think Herron thought that that was going to be an out.
I'll tell you, as a young pitcher, you don't always check where your middle infielders are. You're so geared to the glove, and bench coaches can be moving middle infielders around after you take a sign, or you don't pay attention to it. But as an older player, that's one thing you start to pay attention to, where they are. And you know a ball back up the middle just by the angle it's coming off the bat, if it's going to get caught or not. Because there are sometimes, if you know a guy's cheating and the ball comes back in the middle, you'll let it go, knowing full well it's going to be an easier double play for him than it is for you. Take one throw out of the equation. That's one of the tricks you learn is the more you play. Know where your middle infielders are.
2-2 to Bowker.
Check every hitter because it changes every hitter. I mean, that was one of the things that Roger Craig taught me. Take a throw out of a double play just by knowing where the guys behind you are. And it made total sense.
See if Wynn goes 3-2. You would think so. He does. Bowker takes strike 3 call, and Montero either wasn't sure if it was a strike, but he failed to throw.
Nice breaking to a backdoor from Herron. Really freezes Bowker. Let's watch the exchange, glove hand to bare hand. He never got a grip.
He did not.
As you know, you're going to have a chance to get a guy out because the runner at first is not going to get a great jump. I mean, the last thing that he's saying to himself at first base, make sure that guy goes home. So the Giants get a break there.
Really a big chopper foul, third base side.
I'd love to see him get a base hit and RBI.
Absolutely. Squibbed off the end of the bat, 0-2. His wife, Raquel Aurelia, shading her eyes, watching Aurelia in this 0-2 pitch. And it's high, 1-2.
Yeah, she's watched him play for a long time. Raquel, a singer, has several DVDs out. Very good talent. Beautiful voice.
Tell you what, anything in that area right now is tough to take. On the ground. Wynn will go to third. Aurelia bounces out 6-3. And here's Ryan Rollinger. Rollinger is struck out, and he's bounced out, and he fouls this one into the seats. This will be pitch number 94 coming up. On a play, 0-2.
Swing.
He really is a different player than when the Giants saw him last year.
See Leo Rosales starting to get greased up in the D-backs pin. Rollinger is a much stronger athlete, and that's the biggest difference. Just, along with that strength comes the confidence that he can play here. Last year he didn't have that confidence.
One and two. Rollinger hits one into center field, and he hits it well. Young on the move. Young's not going to get it. It bounces up against the wall. Wynn's going to score. Rollinger's got a double and an RBI. Nice AB.
When you get a 2-strike, 2-out knock against a pitcher like Dan Herron as a young hitter, that is the type of at bat that really gives you confidence, and that is not a hanger. He just went down there and got it. Good swing of the bat. He's got pop. You get over the head of Chris Young. That's another accomplishment.
Lincecum has struck out twice. Ball from the Diamondbacks bullpen gets onto the field. Giants trying to win their 52nd game in this ballpark. One ball and one strike. We have a proposal.
I see that's a pretty good offer.
One and two to Lincecum. And he got him to end the inning. Giants pick up a run. We will head to the seventh. It's 5-0.
6 days of baseball at Scottsdale Stadium, and then you have a one-day tournament taking on the Chicago Cub Fantasy Campers. Do not lose that tournament. Pros attending will be JT Snow, Hobie Landreth, Gary Matthews, Rich Murray, Jeff Leonard, Mike McCormick, and others. For more information, call 1-800-411-1919, Bill Lasky's old number, or visit sfgiants.com/fantasycamp.
Five nothing Giants. Here's Upton. Upton is bounced out and he's popped out. First pitch, pop up, uncatchable. No balls and one strike. No runs on one hit. Tracy, a base hit in the 5th inning. A mighty swing and a foul back, nothing in 2. There's the Giants PR staff, crack staff, I might add. Eric, Irwin, Cheese. There's a shot to left. Bowker is there. He'll make the catch. I'll tell you what, you put all those heads together, and they'll give you a good day's work.
There's Jim Moorhead. He's the guy that leads the pack.
Of course, the one that
there's Cheese
we aren't showing, she's in her office behind, is Maria Jacinto. She is the best of the bunch.
PR department does a good job. They work hard.
We got our interns. We got Peter. We got Kate the Great. The balls and 2 strikes. 2 nights ago on the wrap, we decided that we need to know how many home runs had been hit to right field in this park. And Peter happened to walk by the radio booth, and he got the job.
Peter Holmes.
And next day he had the answer.
Alias John C. Did a good job for us.
Strikeout number 6 as Montero goes down. Get help from the veteran Bill Arnold.
Michael Duke on the left up top of your screen. That's our official score today. You've seen a lot of Giants baseball.
Reynolds has popped out and he's struck out. For all we know, Peter Holmes could have made up that number of 30.
Hey, we went with it, baby.
Two 2-0 to Reynolds. Three balls and 1 strike. Lincecum trying to pick up win number 15.
This pitch will be number 91 of the day for Lincecum. Again, well, you're really going to hurt somebody. The old fake, I got something in my eye, don't hit me.
Could have been, could have been.
Now, in Candlestick, nobody ever faked. You always had things in your eyes. Dust, sand, apple rinds, beer bottles.
Out of play. 3-2. Sunday paper.
Cantaloupe.
Three-two pitch. See you later. That ends the inning. 7 strikeouts for Lincecum. 5-0.
Whiskey. Please drink responsibly. By Blue Shield of California. For affordable health plans to cover the unexpected, Shield helps. Visit BlueShieldCA.com. And by Comcast HD, with more HD than anyone, period.
All right, let's check out our McDonald's game summary. 5-0 Giants. The series, the D-backs 0 for 8 with runners in scoring position. Herron, he was all right. Torres 2 for 3. He's got a long home run. Lincecum, a walk, 7 strikeouts, no runs. That's our McDonald's game summary. Is Velez on the first pitch, smokes it into right field for a base hit.
He has become a big leaguer this year, folks.
All right, we have a new pitcher. It's Leo Rosales. When it's time for a change, think Speedy. Oil change and tune-up. Your oil change, tune-up, and smog experts. Here's Torres. A single, a home run. Tried to bunt his way on, and he popped out. This was the home run. He got the barrel of the bat out, and he hit it right off the top of the foul pole. Would have liked to have seen where this one would have ended up in the water.
I mean, that was way high in the foul pole, almost at the top rung.
The hit for Velez, the 10th in the game for the Giants. Look out, inside, snap throw to first, and just getting back is Velez. Sandoval to follow. Into the alleyway in right center field. This is going to work. Velez is going to score easily, and Torres is going to go to third easily. He needs a double for the cycle.
Now he's got the hard ones out of the way with the home run and the triple. And there for a while, I thought he might think about going all the way around on this swing of the bat. He finds the gap. He's thinking 3 bags, and with his speed, and look at him go. I mean, that's like running the last leg of the 400-meter dash relay.
Sandoval at the plate. He's got a couple of hits. And he lifts this one down the left field line. A long run for Parra. Parra is going to make the running catch. Tagging and scoring is Torres, and it'll end up being a sacrifice fly for Sandoval. And that'll be RBI number 88. See, one thing about Andres Torres, you can play yourself at the end of a season. You can play yourself into serious consideration for playing every day at the beginning of the next season, and that's what Andres Torres is doing right now. This has popped up into shallow right field. This should be a play for Upton. 2 outs.
Well, you're right.
I'll give you an example. If you hit and you play at least average defense, the perfect example of that is Eugenio Velez. He came up there, he hit, and he played every day.
He made Bruce Bochy put his name in the lineup every day. And that's how it's done up here. This is a performance-based business. What you do guarantees you play time or no play time. There's no in between, no gray area.
Swing and a miss by Randy Wynn. The Giants now have assured that Rich Aurelia is going to get an at-bat in the 8th inning. That's good.
It is.
Need a couple of hits here, and he can hit in the 7th, but he will get one more at-bat in this game. Win out swinging to end the inning. Giants score twice. They have 7 in the game. And Andres Torres, he runs just like the Panda. 7-0 Giants. Is Parra, Tracy, and Ojeda will hit against Tim Lincecum. Fastball is high.
Pitch number 93 for Lincecum. So he definitely has enough bullets in the gun to finish this game. Should Bochy want to extend him. And I think that's one of the statistics that really gets votes when you're talking about putting together a candidate for the Cy Young Award. Complete games.
This is out of play.
That made a nice play with his glove. Nice going. Way to pick it.
And a base hit up the middle, the second in the game for the Diamondbacks, bringing Chad Tracy to the plate.
One thing they will not do with Lincecum, they will not extend him to a long inning this deep into a ball game.
No.
Not with the score. There's just nothing to gain. .261 strikeouts on the year for Lincecum.
Right now, Lincecum, total-wise, has thrown 225 innings this year. Tracy with a base hit in the fifth. Way outside, 2-0.
He's definitely showing some signs of fatigue in this inning.
And here comes Dave Righetti, and this gives Lincecum a bit of a breather.
It won't take long for Bob Howery and Dan Runsler down the bullpen to get greased up and ready to go. It's always great to watch a pitching coach and an ace the last month of a season. Your ace has had a great year. Pretty strong bond has developed between the two. And you talk about protective as a mother hen, a pitching coach like Righetti, who's protective by nature anyway of his pitching staff. He's not going to let anything happen to Lincecum.
And a walk. So a single and a walk, bringing Augie Ojeda, and that's it for Lincecum. And listen to the boos when Bruce Bochy comes out to get this prized right-hander. The boos will cease, however, when he comes off the mound, and this place is going to stand.
Oh, what a year for this kid. No sophomore jinx after he won his Cy Young.
When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up, your oil change tune-up and smog experts. Will face Augie Ojeda as Lincecum allows a base hit and a walk to start out the 8th inning. He will watch the rest of the way.
What a season. A joy to watch that guy take the mound.
Base hit to right field. This should load the bases, and it will for Burns. So on one pitch, Ojeda makes this an interesting inning. And it'll be Burns.
So Rusler finishing off his pitches. This is the body of work for Bob Howard this year. A good season, 3.29 ERA, solid. Had a really nice September.
Burns hitting .214.
Going right at it with two seams, trying to get that ground ball. It gets 2 outs. Disappointing year for Burns, just .214 on the average. Coming back from big time injuries to both hamstrings last year.
Swing and a miss. 1 ball and 1 strike. On deck is Chris Young. Popped him up. Benji Molina will make the catch. Nice play. And here's Young. Young 0 for 2, hit by a pitch in the 4th. First pitch strike, and it's 0-1. At third is Parra. At second is Tracy. At first is Ojeda. Young pops it up. Rich Aurelia. 2 down.
Well, 2 big outs, and nobody's been able to advance. And that's going to be it for Howery. So,
how about that job?
It's been hot, man. He's been throwing well.
When it's time for a change, think Speedy. Oil change and tune-up. Your oil change, tune-up, and smog experts.
Damon Andrews is going to take you through the world of sports. They're going to start out with a recap of this one with the D-backs and the Giants. They'll talk about the Sharks season opener. Yep, it's right around the corner. And they'll also give you a 49 report. You'll see it all on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area. Tonight, 6 p.m. Burger King, Sportsnet Central. Oh, yeah.
So Runzler will go after Drew with the bases loaded. Inside, Benji Molina has to reach across that big body. 1 ball and no strikes.
Dan Runzler has really opened up some eyes since he has been called up. Just 7 base runners and 7 1/3, 8 punch outs. Good mid-90s fastballs. Curveball slider combination and just a lot of guts. He attacks. He will put the pressure on the hitter.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
And the other thing too, I mean, this is the way this kid started out. His first big league outing was in Philadelphia, similar situation, and he came right in and just threw strikes in a bases loaded scenario. He is not afraid. This guy has really put him on the map, put himself on the map.
Little flare to left, and it's going to fall. And it's going to score 1 run, and it's 7-1 as Drew comes through.
Fought off a pretty good pitch.
So Lincecum responsible for that.
It's a little jam shot. Finds a hole. That's a thing right there.
And here's Justin Upton. Upton is 0 for 3. Big bouncing ball up the middle and a base hit. This is going to score a pair, and it's now 7-3. So you could close the book on Lincecum. So Lincecum is going to go 7 innings, allow 2 earned runs.
So Dave Righetti going to go out and calm his young lefty down. A lot at stake. As that ball, that second hit off of Runzler was going over the bag at second base, very quickly Jeremy Affeldt and Sergio Romo started throwing.
Here's Montero. Tying run is still in the on-deck circle, but the Giants don't want to make this any more interesting than it already is. Way outside, 2-0. And a thank you very much. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Runzler's trying to keep that ball away from Montero. He knows that the 2 home runs he hit in game 1 of the series off Sanchez were both middle in at the belt.
Two and two.
That was a breaking ball he swung through, but you don't want to make a habit of going to that side of the plate with it. He's already proven he can hit that inside pitch, and that was right in his wheelhouse.
Got him. 3 runs for the Diamondbacks. It's 7-3 Giants. Some of the sights and sounds here at AT&T Park on a beautiful Thursday afternoon. 7-3 Giants. As Merling Valdez, or Vasquez, I beg your pardon.
53rd game that Vasquez has come in. Got a good fastball. It'll go low to mid-90s with a slider changeup combination. Just about a 1-to-1 strikeout innings pitch ratio.
So here's Bowker. Bowker 0 for 2. Pretty good giddy up on that fastball from Vasquez.
No, he can run it up there. He will give you location to hit, though. But it's not going to come up there naked. It will have a little steam on it.
Three and one. Rich Aurelia to follow. Out of play, 3 and 2.
Spread that thing around. Let everybody smell it.
Bowker hits it the other way and hits it well. Back is Parra at the wall, and Parra makes a nice catch. And here's Rich Aurelia, maybe for the last time in this ballpark.
First baseman, number 35, Rich Aurelia.
You wonder why guys like to play here?
I think it would be just fun if Vasquez knocked him down.
He always was a guy you didn't want to wake up by doing that.
Two balls and no strikes.
Right now, Vasquez is up. And one thing Rich Aurelia has always been able to do is beat a mistaken location above the belt.
Well, if this is a fastball, Aurelia is going to take a good hack. Two balls and one strike.
And he did.
Three and one. If Aurelia walks, you may see Bruce Bochy use a pinch runner for Aurelia to give him a nice ovation as he would depart into the dugout. We'll see. 3 and 1. Center field. Is it going to fall? No, a nice running catch by Chris Young to spoil what would have been a pretty remarkable roar here at the yard. And they want him to come out. And he should come out. Here he comes. Here's Ryan Rollinger. What did I do?
Hey, I was just here clapping too. Leave me alone. There's Rich's wife, Aurelia, wiping the tears. Or Raquel, Aurelia rather. Raquel. I've seen every one of his at-bats here.
I want to watch a sad movie with those two.
Oh, yeah. But she's got tears, I guarantee you.
They are the king and queen of the wet popcorn.
Yeah, they're just wonderful people, and he'll be a member of this Giants family for a long time when he decides to officially say that he's retired.
What, Rollinger's got a pretty good swing going right now. He doubled in a run in the 6th inning. Hit foul. Rollinger on the ground to second. Ojeda will make the play. The curtain call for Rich Aurelia. It was. Johnson will try to close it out here in the 9th. And Rich Aurelia's coming out of the game.
Well, one more goodbye for the fans here as Rich Aurelia walks off the field as a Giant for the last time here in San Francisco. And this he'll never forget. Let's go, Richie.
Here's Mark Reynolds. Reynolds facing Randy Johnson. 1 ball and no strikes. Lotus and Aurelia go back. They go back to the minor leagues. Reynolds swings and misses. He's 0 for 3. Bruce Bochy had Aurelia as a player for a couple of months in San Diego. Down low. Roberts to follow. Foul back, 2-2.
The story of this guy, number 51, has been Randy Johnson. I'd say that the thing that impresses me the most about Randy Johnson is he came back. He came back from what we thought was going to be an injury that may end his career. Back home, and at 46 years old, you have a shoulder injury where you have a tear in your label. Figuring, okay, it's over.
Yep.
And he worked his tail back to get back.
There's a line drive into left field, a base hit. So Reynolds with his first hit. And that'll bring up Ryan Roberts. Roberts will pinch hit.
603 starts, 303 wins, 166 losses, an ERA lifetime of 22 years of 3.29, complete games 100. 5 Cy Youngs, 4 in a row, all in a Diamondbacks uniform.
He might get a couple of votes for the Hall of Fame.
Boy, he might be a unanimous pick. We've never had one of those.
Just outside. 2 balls and no strikes. On the ground. Tough play for Rollinger. There's 1 and 2.
Well, I didn't think it had enough steam on the ground ball to get the pair.
Me neither.
Rollinger getting in good position off the right foot, a perfect strike. And Velez with a nice turn at second.
That's should be his go-to pivot. Here's Tracy. Tracy and Johnson teammates for a long time. Takes the first pitch down low. Low again. So his velocity, Mike, is right where it was before he hurt his shoulder.
It is. It's exactly the velocity. He was throwing low 90s. We're from 88 to 93.
His comment was, I don't know how long in a game I can go.
But you know what, though? I mean, it's whether or not he wants to accept pitching out of the bullpen, because as a left-handed specialist, he could go for a long time. We really could see a guy athletically that could go into his 50s. It's just a matter of whether or not he wants to accept that role. If he could work his arm strength up to where he could get to 100 pitches, then he could start. I know he would prefer to be a starter, having been one his whole career.
On the ground to Velez. And this should do it, and it does. Giants sweep the Arizona Diamondbacks, and they do it this afternoon behind Tim Lincecum as the Giants win this one 7-2.